Do we get married early because of an accident or is it true love? We are a bunch of millionaires talking about everything about anything. So our topic of today is, like I said earlier, marriage in our 20s lah.
Relax lah bro.
Personal opinion, I think early marriage usually there's a lot of negative connotation to it lah. The older generation, but surprisingly they are the ones who got married very early on. So I think I'm
They
not
don't
sure
have to
whether.
think about.
No, yeah. Oh, I mean, it's just a bit ironic lah. They are the ones who got married early, but then they chastise their younger generation for getting married too early.
Right, I sometimes also feel when we see certain parents lah, not to say our parents, then be like, hey, how old are you let's say if you ask our friends, we're same age roughly like plus minus then be like, hey, how old are your parents oh, my parents very young only 40 something. Then we think back, right, like so when the parents had you, they are like 20 years old only
20 years old, I still in university there buying doing my
I can't
assignment.
imagine if I'm having a kid at 20 years old.
Yeah. They only last time we only have the 99% chance for them to block what they are trying to avoid. But when it comes, there's no backup plan like us now. That is why. I think also because our culture lah, like previously they encourage more like around 20 something, their parents will have, like my grandparents will have want my parents to have so they can see me. Actually, I think they regret it now. But so this is the difference our culture within our present and now. Because now we are focusing on shit. I have to go and find a BMW to loan or a Honda to loan. Where got thoughts of going to do open all this?
About BMW already.
It's okay. It's
I
okay
hear
if you
I hear
fail. If you fail, just change your name. Change your name, then it will be fine.
So why do you guys think like this taboo thing changed? Like, like you said, our parents got married so young, but then now it's like, oh, why are they getting married so early? So like, what do you think changed in this last decade?
I don't know,
I mean, because nowadays there are more complications compared to last time. Like nowadays, younger people have more responsibility or things to hold on to instead of just getting married. I mean, more people have dreams to chase.
Meanwhile,
also you have to consider I mean, most of us here are guys, except there's one we can find opinion from Leng Loy. So I think you will understand Okay, like for us guys, we say it's okay for us to get married late, but for you all females, you definitely want to get married earlier. I'm just saying, not pushing this opinion on you, but you want to get married earlier because you have a more better chance of having a healthy baby or
like it's true that I like when I was young I do think that I need to get married earlier. But it's also like just because from my parent or from from the auntie, they just like, oh, I get married around 24, 25, I have kids 28, and you wouldn't want to have kids too late because you have a difficulty of getting pregnant or whatever. But I see it from a different perspective because and also I feel like it still all boils down to whether you want a kid or not. Like for me, I don't want a kid so early, so the biological thingy is not my concern. Like you try to teach her babysit them to teach her alphabet. One alphabet to take on 1 hour, and you have to try so hard not to get angry.
1 hour.
So I highly suggest anyone who say that raising kids is easily or whether they're not sure, go try babysit your cousin.
That will be a true test.
But they actually say some people like to babysit kids. They're actually more happier. Personally, I know a few people that are crazy about kids.
I guess
don't know what they're
on the kid. It depends on the kid that you get.
and also like the kid is not theirs lah. You get what I mean?
So for me, it's after that experience, I think a little bit more on like, shit, do I really want to do this?
Wow,
and then
I'm
like, I don't want to do this first now. Even if I want to, or even if I like way over my biological clock, right? Because that's what people are concerned now. I feel like I could just adopt.
True. Because right now, I would say that we don't really have babies yet. We don't really have our own kids.
Mm-mm.
And then when we go out, right, we see people with kids, and then if they are brought up well, then that's good, But I would say majority of Malaysians, a lot of their
Are
kids.
bad, especially
they are
in the
bad, right?
cinema. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Why will you bring the kid watch Avengers? Yeah, sing.
Oh my god, we've all been there, we've all seen it.
Right.
Wow,
Exactly.
shit, man.
And then you'll be like, oh, you got right. Then there's a kid out there. And then you see the parents there, right? And then the parents just shove an iPad to the kid, and the kid just and you'd be like, is this how your parents kid nowadays? Just throw a device in front of them, like,
man.
you just shut up, I'm
Yeah,
done with you,
man.
right?
Yeah, I think it's especially harder for Asian families today, Back then, right? I'm not saying I approve this method, but older generation tend to smack kids a lot, more
Which is
than
fine,
more than parents nowadays, And nowadays, right, they're trying to incorporate that Western mentality, saying, kids you cannot hit them too much then they become resentment of you, then their mental faculty become really bad. But sometimes, right, hitting a kid, like, you don't go overboard. As long as you don't go overboard, hitting a kid sometimes it is necessary.
I mean, you can hit it with a ruler, not a baseball bat.
Yeah. There's
Rotan,
a certain,
slipper, coat hanger, belt.
certain
Yeah.
limit to it,
Choose your weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us here have been hit with something before,
Yeah.
right? So like,
Of
would you do that to your own kid? Like
From what I know of, a lot of us right now, we delay our marriage because having a kid is not in our mind. Like,
very far
we're
from
very
mine.
far from it.
Mm-mm.
Some of us probably even think like, we're not gonna have a kid at all sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's why, right? That hits into our what are we gonna marry early for? There is no there's nothing pointing towards marriage because you don't have a kid.
But do you guys really think that getting married is equal to you have to have kids?
Nah,
Nah,
I don't think
definitely
so.
not. Definitely
No.
not.
But
That's
also,
one point.
besides the kid, right? The reason you want to get married is also actually because you want to, seal the deal. Right?
Yeah. Okay, wait. Before that, right? Before with that, I want to ask every one of you. What do you think marriage is? Cause we have this same thinking where marriage doesn't equal to having kids, right? So what do you think? What's your form of marriage? Like, why do you get married?
For me lah, marriage, right? It's not only between two people. It's between two families. Which one extra headache? Two, there's more relations you have to not touch with people. As in, you cannot offend lah. There's more people you can't offend in your life, which is a very huge downside for me lah. Three, it is also including that all your goals, all your plans, will be merged already. It will be more restricted.
For me, right, I don't think it's like marrying two families. I don't think I will take a lot of opinion from both of families, because I'm the kind of person, right, if I want to do something, I will already have my own decision.
I'm thinking about myself, so what will help me advance into the next stage in life. I don't really want to care about what other people think, if it's gonna affect external factors. So it just should be between me and my partner and all that. So
Fairy tale relationship, or you want the grounded relationship? Which is the one that you will choose to get married to?
I'll do the latter one.
That,
Up the stakes a bit more. But the fairy tale relationship, right? The fairy tale relationship is super ngawan. Like, everything is chun. The attitude, the family,
Yeah.
her. You play Dota, she also play Dota. She sleeps late, you also sleep late. That type one.
Okay.
Will you go for it?
No, I won't go for it.
Wow.
Wow.
If
Me
right,
neither.
like
Yeah.
she's so suitable, right? Like for me, maybe not for everyone. For me, where some people who are so perfect, like let's say we play games together, you sleep or whatever. Like, you have certain habits which are the same. I feel that they are better friends than partners. I personally feel that my partner has to be someone who is different from me. Not completely, not completely, but different from me, so that my partner can see what I'm not seeing, and my partner can address things to me. Like, sometimes I sleep late, and my partner has to sleep early. Then my partner will be like, "Hey, why you sleeping so late for what? It's not good for health." And this goes on, nag. But some
I kind of understand MJ lah. I think what MJ is saying is that you want someone that is can keep in check of you. If you
Yeah.
have the same interests, you do the same sort of stuff, right? There's no one to keep you in check.
Right, you're
So-
stagnant only at that part.
Yeah.
That-
And somehow, if you go out of bounds, right,
Mm.
there's no one to pull you back, and you need someone that is opposite of you, that can challenge you in terms of your mindset.
Because to me, marriage is something where you come together, you want to bring each other's life to a better stage. Because you want to help that person enjoy life better. And you,
Mm.
This comes with being in a relationship long. You think about all these things, different factors, because it's probably in the name. A fairy tale relationship. It's probably not real. It's a dream. But yeah, it's you're within that small little 4-month fairy tale bubble. Like, I don't think I'm able to learn enough about someone in that short period of time. Like maybe it's that everything's so now, everything is just right, do everything the same. But I personally think that could be boring because
Which means you all are quite skeptical, actually.
yeah.
Can go watch
Yes.
more Pixar movies, please.
But Mike, I have a question to you lah. What is like you already dated for 5 years?
I
If
just tell her to
the
wait lah.
thought- You just wait lah. So my question is like, and if you already dated for 5 years, and if you didn't try to even think about it, like plan for it,
Mhm.
and how would you know when do you want to get married? Isn't that it's like an endless long relationship with your girlfriend?
Sort of to be lah, but I think it depends on my partner. So if she's able to understand that I'm not up for marriage in the 5 years relationship, then I actually think she's the one. Because you need someone to support your growth first. While you are in the phase of thinking Monday I need to come up with a project to do something to impress my boss to get promotion, right? And that night, if she asked me the question, would you want to get married? And I said, I'm not sure yet. I'll see how. Meaning that the idea is that she gives me time to work on my own, right? In my mind, I'll know if this is the one lah. I just need someone to support me. The time, actually, it is sort of dependent lah. Huh?
It's
Depends
subjective.
on,
Yeah.
it's subjective lah.
Would you marry your girlfriend then? Like, would marriage bring a difference? Would it just be the same? Like, will you just marry because it's like, oh, we've been together for so long, and I just think that it's time to get married because we are so long. Like, do you just do that?
Let's say in that 5 years, right, both of us are stable already. First things first, definitely have to have a house. Like the main thing lah. Your career is going well. You have a house. You have already tried to stay together. You've already you're paying for a place together. If it's already going well, then I think I wouldn't mind going ahead because like you have already reached a very comfortable life already, right? Me.
So like how stable? Because you're like
You want a number?
I think there's also the question of if you get into early marriage, right? Who's gonna be, if you have like a legit family planning going on, right? If you're gonna have a kid, who's gonna be stay at home and who's gonna go out to work? You are not very stable yet. It might end up that two parents have to go out and work lah, and the child basically is not very.
But yeah, so actually that about wraps up about our topic for today, which is the marriage in 20s. Mostly crap lah, but hope you all can think of something lah.
Right.
Okay.
And for those who are listening, remember, if you're in a partner with a partner, be careful when you are trying to under the sheets. Okay,
Just be careful. Just be careful.
Be well educated.
And those who don't have accident, don't rush into marriage.
Bam, bam, bam.